Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where I believe that this is going to be the final episode. This ends in what, 2 February 727? Something like that, so it's going to be very, very soon here. We have this province that's going to rebel in 55 months. Let's see here, that's like 5 years out? Just under 5 years? This is after the end of the game. Okay, so I don't think we need to worry about that. I think we do need to attack the Seleucids. I don't know how this is going to go. It's going to be very interesting. We're moving these mercs over to here. And once we finish up this road construction up here, we're not going to wait on this, but once we finish up this road construction here, these mercs can move down and support this area. So this region lacks a governor. We can put one in. I don't really care about who we put in there since we're so close to the end of the game. All we're doing right now is waiting for these mercenaries to get into position to attack the Seleucids. And that's big. Okay. There's a lot of Seleucid forces down here. That said, they have a lot of spearmen, and I think we do well against spearmen. Basically, all of our fighting units counter spearmen. So that should be reasonable. We do require a title here. We'll go ahead and put in this guy. And we're just waiting on these mercs. Now, it is possible that this is where the vast majority of their forces are. We don't know how many forces they have exactly, but it's probably a lot. Probably a lot. So we're just waiting on these mercs, and do we hire another set of mercs? Can we sustain one? Where would be another set of mercs at? Like, I'd be looking for a decent amount of them, like 21.5 here. No, we can only support 4 mercs. Okay, noted. So we've got 3 here, and we've got 1 up here. Okay, that seems fine. Just pay the man. We've got plenty of cash. Cool. So 14.5, 14, and 14.5. Interesting. Should we group up? Yes. We're going to move over here, and we're going to stack together all of our units. Now, we are working on this here. We're not going to wait on that. I think we're going to use a show superiority CB. And, I don't necessarily expect that the war ends by then. So we have 54,000 here. They're splitting up a bit. Do we declare this now? These guys have arrived. They can come off a force march. I think we do. Now, to be clear, if the game wasn't about to end, I probably wouldn't declare this war. I mostly just want to see how we compare to the Seleucids before the game ends. That's mostly what we want to see here. If we lose this war, so be it. This is not a calculated war. This is a I wonder war. Just to be absolutely clear here. This is still considered a war without CB. Fascinating. Do we wait for this to finish up then? If we do, we'll only have about 2 years to fight the war. As it is right now, we'll only have about 3. I think 2 years is enough time to figure out how this is going to go. So we'll wait on our diplomat here, in which case these guys should make their way back up, and we should just continue drilling. You're on force march. You should be drilling. Okay. So we're going to drill this, and it'll be about a year in that case, which seems reasonably fine. It does indeed. How are we doing on assimilating the Tamils? It is making progress. 2,100 out of 2,700 at this point. And of course, we'd be going after the Tooth of the Buddha with this war here. So yeah, I think that's very interesting how this is going to play out here. Very, very interesting indeed. We're drilling up these forces, and these guys are at 50 drill right now. Is that capped there? We did lose our researcher, our civic researcher. Cool. We do have a lot of tech advantages on the Seleucids. I think that we can win down over here. The question is up here and how many additional forces they bring in. So we are going to need a new mantry, and can we preemptively raise our levies? Yes, we can, is the answer. And we probably should. This guy we're just going to bribe. He's still angry, so we're going to grant him free hands. There we go, no problem. And yeah, if we're going to raise our levies, we should do so now. And we should grab all of these levies, of which there are a lot, and we should move them like somewhere up over here-ish. Just get moving in. It's going to take them time to get here, and I think they're going to be late, but that's okay. We're going to want to start moving these guys back around December time period. And we did manage to get 15% experience here. That's not too bad. We're going to get a couple more ticks of drill. These guys are not drilling, note. It's currently September, and we're moving our levy forces in. 1 February, 725. So yeah, I think we want to start moving here around December. Here comes a 28k stack. Okay, that's a pretty big force, but we think that this is probably the majority of their army down here, is the current theory. I don't know how real that is, but that is definitely the current theory. And this 28k stack, 29k stack, is comprised almost entirely of spearmen. Okay. So that's reasonably fine. Our levies are on their way in. Our levies are not necessarily going to be the best of fighters, but it will certainly be interesting. So it's currently December. I'm going to stop drilling these guys, and I'm going to move them on over. Now, I am noting that they are not currently here. And attacking here was the plan. But that's fine. So these guys are chilling down here for the moment. They're on their way in. We're going to have this claim in moments. We have our CB. They're locked into going in here. At this moment, we declare this war. Okay. We are at war. We're going to go in here. We're going to go in here. We're going to attack here. We're going to move these guys in over this way, and we're going to be ready to relieve this area. We have levy forces drifting in here. And we're going to be attacking them on multiple fronts here. Now, it looks like they're getting out of this area. Fair enough. We're going to catch them here, although we were losing that until our bigger force showed up. Do we force march these guys? Yes, we do. So we force march them, and we're going to look to catch this. A tactical genius, huh? Okay, so we win the battle down here, and we're going to push in here, hoping to keep these guys from reinforcing this. Now, we would very likely lose this at this moment, and that's probably because this is a professional force and these are levy troops. That's okay. Our primary goal here is just to hold them there. Our levy troops don't actually need to succeed here. Beautiful. So we catch these guys, and these guys are leaving. So that's reasonably fine. We're going to make our way around to here. Beautiful. We're winning this battle. We don't see any Seleucids here. We don't see any Seleucids up this way. We're currently at negative war goal because we don't have Abriria, which is, of course, this area right here. We're moving into that capital right now. So ticking war score will be on our side. And we win this battle. Beautiful. We are going to push forward. And actually, we don't have a way to get through here because of Shunga. They would give us military access, though. So we go ahead and accept that. And we would push up to here. We would have these guys just park here for the moment. And all of our levy troops are just piling in over here, right? And I want these guys, yeah, to be parked like that. Cool. So we're going to start a siege there. We are currently at minus 14% up this way. I want to look here. These guys could potentially push down to here, but they can't actually make their way past this due to the bridge there. So that's okay. We did lose a governor out over this way. We'll put this guy in. Beautiful. What do we think the odds are that they attack us by sea? So far, this is looking quite good. So far. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we have low naval maintenance. No shockers there. This siege is underway. Send a guard to his tent. He would evade capture due to his wealth and influence. Or we could just have him gain loyalty, and sure, we'll do that. Okay, cool. So these guys are going to want to start moving this direction, right? I see the Seleucids moving into Bisai. We'll see if we can catch them over there. But actually, we're going to catch them here, and that's going to be with our professional army. So that's very, very good. We lost our governor here due to a freak accident, and that does mean we have a scorned family. For the moment, I'm not too concerned about that. We eliminate this force with no real problem. And then these will auto-cap. Beautiful. I'm going to have these guys stop force marching. They do not need to continue to force march for the moment. How are we doing on these sieges up here? 35%. That's looking solid. 42%. Okay. We also won a battle over here. I like it. We're now at 7 war score. So we are definitely, objectively, beating the Seleucids right now, at this moment. We need to break through this fort to open up a lot of territory here, but then there's this big old choke point here. The choke point is going to be awkward for us. But how much can we really take here is the question. We probably can't take more than up to this choke point, would be my guess. And the game will end very soon. And we can't push beyond here, right? Actually, we can. Go ahead and do so. And you can't push beyond, so that's fine. Okay, we just had another death. We would like this to be a Nanda that we put in here, and actually the most qualified guy is a Nanda, so that looks good. We see these guys moving up towards our mercenaries. No shockers there, but this fort falls, and that allows us to push forward and begin a siege there. Beautiful. Now they're attacking us here. I'm going to start moving this force in just to be on the safe side. And yeah, now they don't want to. Now, I should have let them lock in, to be honest. Do we think that our mercs can fight them up here? It's going to be dicey. But honestly, the mercs are a distraction. More than anything. How are we doing with our road build anyway? That's still got a ways to go. Okay. Fantastic. We're 28% here. They're in this area. And yeah, they're heading up this direction. I want to move these guys in and stack in here. For the moment. Okay. We're 28% down this way. Once this fort is open, that opens the floodgates. Looks like they're going to siege back this fort here. Fascinating. I don't think that that's a good call by them. Yeah, I really don't think that that's a good call. Ticking war scores on our side, of course. And this fort should fall very soon. Sadly, it wasn't that tick. I'm very saddened by that. Hello, pause menu. I'm very saddened that it wasn't that tick. Okay. Somebody else just died. I don't think that really matters. Well, it was the leader of this army. We should put in another leader here. It'll be this guy, and we'll put him in there. Cool. Currently 45. It's okay. They can gain loyalty for now. Unfortunately, we lost some stability, but this siege is now over, and we are going to force march our way north with both of these units and look to relieve this siege. We're also going to grab one of our units of mercs here. And it's going to be this one. They're going to walk their way over to here for the time being. This siege just ended, so we're going to walk down to there. And all of these forces are going to head up and in. Beautiful. These guys are now cut off from the majority of their territory. I really don't think this is going to go well for them, even if they finish this siege here. Which, knowing our luck, they probably will. I'm going to move these guys up over this way. Okay, hello, pause menu. They did not finish up that siege there. And we will be arriving here. Okay, now they finished the siege. We're going to move in, and we're going to fight them. And we should fairly easily win this, in theory. These guys for now are going to park here. But we did catch that whole force, so we're going to move on up there. Cool. Easy. Okay, so with that one, we're going to leave these mercs here. These guys are going to come southward, and we're going to take them... What is the capital over here? All the way up there? That's a little awkward. But sure. We're going to try to go all the way up over there. Okay, a parlous state, huh? We'll donate to the poor. We also have this civil war brewing up. We'll bribe this guy, but he is still disloyal, and he already has free hands. We'll bribe this guy, and that solves it for the time being. We're, of course, going to re-siege this, but we're using our merc force for that. Okay, this 84k stack is going to make their way out over, like, this way. It's going to be mildly awkward, but it should be fine. Oh, actually, we're going to walk straight on through these guys. I like it. And the 17k stack at this point can, like, head up over this way. I think they'll get there first. Of course, we are force marching, so... And we just stack wiped them. Let's unforce march these so that we can regain morale. There's also this force right here that I'd like to keep an eye on. They're still high morale, and I'm wondering where exactly they're retreating to. Are they retreating to right here? We just lost vision on them. Let's go ahead and grab our discipline again. There we go. That'll be until the end of the game. And we are going to hop up over this direction. So far, we seem to be just absolutely wrecking the Seleucids. Okay, they are indeed there. So I'm going to have this army turn right on around. In fact, I'm also going to have our main army here turn around. Apparently we lost our leader here as well. We're just really chipping through the leaders here. Okay. And we'll put in this guy, and I would like to force march them up this direction. I want to force march these guys as well, but they're currently marching this way, and it'll take them a bit to get turned around. Okay. Force march north. We need to deal with this force, and the rest of our units over here should be capable of dealing with what they've got. Okay, so this is the third army here. The mercs should not be force marching. The mercs should be coming this way. These guys should be force marching north. And they're locked in right now. So we let them move and then force march them up to here. I'm willing to bet that these guys are attempting to make their way in here. And we're force marching both of these. Yep. Do we win this siege? No. But we're actually going to catch them here. Remarkable. And these mercs are coming up here too. Okay, I guess that's fine. I didn't intend for them to. But sure. We've got plenty of forces making their way down this way, I suppose. So they're on their way. We win this fight, and the question here is, where are they retreating to? They're going this direction. And then coming back. I guess because they were locked in, they're probably going to go here. We finish up this cap, and we're going to head down this direction. The war is about to end, right? Because we are about to end the game. We are currently like a couple of days from ending the game. So, the Seleucids would not quite give us this. They have two reasons not to. Still two reasons not to. This. They would do this. We'll call that good for now. We are out of time, so we go ahead and do this. Beautiful. So the Seleucids accept our generous peace offer. We are, of course, going to stand down our levies. There we go. And we've got a bunch of mercs here as well. These guys are still building their roads, and we are going to disband these guys. But the fact is, we just beat the Seleucids in a very convincing manner. Like, we didn't just beat them. We beat them badly. Very badly. So that means that from here, we would be completely free to spread. Nobody would be able to stop us. So I'm completely okay with the series ending here. That is completely fine by me. We do have a civil war brewing up, and I'll grant this guy free hands to prevent it. And yeah, these armies are lacking food. We're going to need to get them somewhere where they can stand. So these guys would be able to stand here, and these guys would be able to stand... They'd have to go quite a ways away. And I guess that's fine for now. Well, it's because of the force march, right? So we let that update. Okay. Sure. We'll just let that be for now. They have places where they can stand. I do want to check in here. So the Tooth of the Buddha needs to be in a reliquary or inside an owned holy site. So it is currently in Salvira. This is the state, but this is the nation. I believe it's in the state of Salvira. So where is it in here? That is a question. How do we even see? Can we just grab it from our holy site here? So we've got this holy site. I actually don't know how to do this. Indeed, I definitely don't know how to do this. Regardless, I know that there is a way to do it. And we now control the location where it is, right? So we no longer need to fight the Seleucids for the Tooth of the Buddha. So it would need to be in a reliquary or inside an owned holy site. On completion, it would be moved. Maybe I don't know where it is. Currently located in Salvira. Oh, that's the country of Salvira. Okay, so it's located here. So we would have to conquer up to there. So one more war with the Seleucids and then conquer them. That would not be all that hard. We have this massive choke point here, so we would, in theory, be able to very easily deal with the Seleucid Empire. So that would be a theoretical possibility. Of course, assimilating the Tamils will complete given enough time. So let's just go ahead and finish the mission since we are about to have the game end. Cool. And there are currently no missions available for us. But we can start these missions. Okay, that message was incorrect. We could start these missions. Sure, we could, finish up some of these just automatically. But I don't really care about that too much. Let's just end the game here. The game is over, right? We control sufficient strength that we can conquer the world from here. And that is great. I expected the game to be done there. Let me double check the end date. Imperator end date. What do we got here? 7/27. 18th of February. I thought it was 2nd of February. It's 18th. Okay. Couple more days. Okay, we went right on by. Maybe the mod changes it. Let's find out. Either way, we're probably going to end the series here. But let's see here. We need to do Imperator Invictus end date. The Invictus mod officially ends on 7/53. Oh, okay. Well, this is the vanilla end date. And honestly, I feel like we're just in a snowball at this point. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here, noting that the Invictus and the vanilla end dates are different. But I don't think it's going to be tremendously interesting from here on out. We're just in a pure full-on snowball, and I think that's fine. So let's go ahead and end it here. This is past the vanilla end date, but Imperator Invictus, the mod set that we're currently running, extends that an additional 20 years. Or, yeah, like 25 years, 23 years. I don't think we need to play another 23 years. It's just going to be more of the same, and that would be fine. And apparently the Magadan Empire is going to take until 8:30. Yeah, that's going to be very, very long. So we'll go ahead and stop it here. As far as what's going to replace this series, I don't know yet. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the To the Imperator gods, I was going to say, that's not how this works at all. To the engagement gods. There we go. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kintogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.